He didn't walk in. He didn't wave to the cameras. He didn't even step out of his car. But what happened next shocked Uganda's political landscape. At 86 years old, while many his age rest in retirement, General Moses Ali's second Deputy Prime Minister, ex-rebel leader, and one of Uganda's most powerful political survivors officially submitted his nomination to contest Adjumani West County again. And he did it without even opening his car door. What kind of power moves in silence like that? This is not just a story about an old man running for office. This is about a political ghost who refuses to disappear. A soldier, a survivor, a kingmaker, and the question that everyone's afraid to ask, what does Moses Ali know that keeps him untouchable? Stay with us, because by the end of this story you'll understand why this nomination is about more than just politics. It's about legacy, power, and fear. To understand who Moses Ali, you must go back, way back. Born in 1939 in Adjumani, northern Uganda, he was just a boy tending cattle. Poor, smart, fierce, but something burned inside him, an ambition to rise. He joined the army under President Milton Obote, climbed the ranks, then switched sides when Idi Amin came to power in 1971. Under Amin's rule, Moses Ali didn't just survive, he thrived. He became finance minister, a military general, a feared enforcer. Some said he had the president's ear. Others whispered he held Uganda's financial secrets. But when Amin fell in 1979, Moses Ali vanished, dead, many thought. But he wasn't dead. He was planning a comeback. In the early 1980s, strange things began to happen in the West Nile region. A group called the Ugandan National Rescue Front UNRF started launching attacks. Its leader, none other than General Moses Ali. He was no longer a minister, no longer in the government. He was a bush general, commanding soldiers from the shadows. His demands: a political settlement, a return to power, recognition for West Nile's people. Some say President Museveni feared him. Others believe they made a deal, because by 1987 the fighting stopped, and Moses Ali walked back into the capital not as a prisoner but as a member of parliament. Who else does that? In Ugandan politics, very few people survive decades of bloodshed, coups, and rebellion. Moses Ali is one of them. He served under Idi Amin, fought against Milton Obote, and now stands with Yoweri Museveni, the man who crushed most of his enemies. How? Some say Moses Ali knows where the bodies are buried literally and politically. Others believe Museveni respects his power over West Nile voters. For decades, Moses Ali has delivered the Adjumani vote no matter the opponent, and in exchange, he's been rewarded. Member of Parliament since 1994. Minister for Disaster Preparedness, second Deputy Prime Minister, Presidential Advisor. He's part of the old guard, but no one can push him out. And now, at 86, he's coming back again. Fast forward to June 2024. A convoy rolls up to the NRM Electoral Commission office in Kampala. Not much fanfare, no red carpet, but the energy, electric. Inside the lead car, Moses Ali, not standing, not speaking, not smiling, just sitting. The nomination forms are brought to him inside his car. His assistants do the paperwork. He nods once, and just like that he's officially in the race. Cameras flash, supporters cheer, and critics, they start whispering again. Why didn't he come out? Is he sick? Is this just symbolic? But the truth is more terrifying for his opponents. Moses Ali doesn't need to walk in to dominate a room. Yes, he's old. Yes, he's faced serious health issues. And yes, he often attends Parliament in a wheelchair or with medical support. But when his name is mentioned in Adjumani, there's a pause, a breath, a chill. Because his loyalists believe he's the only reason their region has tarmac roads, hospitals, government jobs. One supporter said, "Without Moses Ali, we'd be forgotten like the rest of the borderlands." But others, they say it's time for him to rest, that the NRM should raise younger voices, that the country needs renewal, not repetition. And yet, no one runs against him successfully, even now. Why is this nomination such a big deal? Because Moses Ali doesn't just hold a seat. He holds networks, military, political, religious, ethnic. He represents the idea that power in Uganda doesn't retire, it recycles. His presence in parliament shapes everything from budget votes to constitutional changes. And if he wins again at 87 in 2026, it sends a clear message. Uganda's political elite aren't stepping aside. They're stepping in again and again and again. Every empire falls. What happens the day Moses Ali is no longer there? Who fills the power vacuum in West now? What secrets go with him? And what happens to the deals he made between Museveni, the military, and his rebel past? That's the real reason this nomination matters. It's not about age. It's about what he represents. And what's coming when that silence in the car turns permanent. Some men hold power through titles, others through fear, and a rare few through silence, memory, and survival. General Moses Ali has been all three. A ghost from Uganda's violent past, a shadow in today's politics, and maybe the last of his kind. As he seeks office one more time, without stepping out of his car, the nation watches, not because he's running, but because he's still here. And until he's not, Ugandan politics won't move an inch. Subscribe to Pan-African Storyteller, because Africa has stories the world doesn't want you to hear.